love to thank all of our team leads who have made this event happen. Without this group of people behind me, this would not have been a thing. And I just like to thank Jamie for all of their work that they've done on all of our graphics, all of our streaming. I'd like to thank 1B for being the reason why all of these events have been a thing, all of the scheduling that has gone into place, all of our social media. Shay for being my right-hand person and allowing this to happen and being there for me always. And Viv, of course, trust and safety has been such an important part of this, keeping the community safe during this weekend. And of course, Scout for our new class team, which I'm super excited about, and we'll have more on that soon. And last but very much not least, Akimbo, who has been an important part of building the space here in VR chat for us. And I just want to thank everyone not so much. And we're going to hand over to Mike and let them talk a little bit about what they've been doing and a few closing remarks.
Rachel, would you like to go first?
Oh, sure. Well, I just want to say massive happy Pride again, and thank you all so much for showing up here. This community is just thriving. It's a pleasure and a privilege to be part of it. It's absolutely fantastic. I mean, I remember a while ago when we started our first lessons over there at the coffee shop to now, it's just the scale of this has just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. And we've got all of you to thank for it. So thank you all so much for your engagement, for your support, for making this place well. And it's Pride. This over Jamie.
Yes, happy Pride. I want to thank you all for coming out this weekend. You have been an amazing crowd. The energy has been so high, just an amazing, wonderful group of people. I also want to say thank you to the people watching stream. We've had 100 to 300 people watching consecutively like all weekend, which has been incredible. And speaking of the stream, I want to give a special shout out to the stream team because they have been on top of things the entire weekend, making sure all the events, all the music has been broadcasted, not missing a beat. So special thank you to the stream team, but thank you to everyone who has worked hard to make this possible, and including you, the Trans Academy community. I'm going to pass it over to 1B.
Oh, yeah. Kind of mirroring what Jamie said. Thank you so much for these 3 days of such great turnout. I didn't really expect such a huge improvement from last year, but I'm just really, really blown away by just the outpouring of support here from the community. Whether it's you're here in instance right now, or you're on Twitch watching, or even the people who don't have time to watch or attend, but sharing and commenting and showing your support on social media. I've been watching all of that, and my heart is so full. And it's also a big improvement from last year too. We've had, I think, one extra day this year, and we've had almost, I think, double the amount of panels that we had last year. We've also had a lot more time to make all this happen, and I'm so appreciative. I could not have done that without my community team, and I really wish I could just name them off. Well, I can name them off. Thank you, Ash. Thank you, Cassie. Thank you, Kay. Thank you, Crimson. Thank you, Double. Thank you, Essek. Thank you, Firebottle. Thank you, Meowski. Thank you, Izzy. Thank you, Pongo. Thank you, Rue. Thank you, Spades. Thank you, Trix. Thank you to Keno. Thank you, V. You all did amazing, even if it's not directly helping out with Trans Pride VR. It's also, taking some of the slack off so I can focus in the TPV focus. Thank you so much, everyone. And hopefully we'll have a 2025. I'm gonna start playing that immediately. This time probably not conflicting with virality. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. I'm gonna pass it on to Scout. Do you want to say anything?
Sure, I'll say something.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Last year at this time, we were talking about becoming a nonprofit, and we worked really hard to become a nonprofit. And I run some of the nonprofit operations, and I want to thank everybody who supports us and keeps our classes running. And with the new class team that we've stood up, We have a lot of amazing classes that are going to be coming this year. We're looking at exploring a Japanese class. There's a makeup class that's going to be starting this month. We'll make announcements this coming week on when that will be. We're going to also have some other comp sci classes as well, and we're just really excited to bring and deliver more offerings and diversify what we can offer to the community. So thank you all for coming to Pride, and really appreciate the support and continued support. It helps keep us moving along, and here's to a bright future and another successful several years of Pride. Over to Shay.
Hey, I wanted to thank our wonderful staff team. I want to thank our guests and panelists and all of our musical talent that joined us, and especially to Rue and Miowski for help organize those for our music events. I really appreciate it. And of course, thank us all of you for coming. This community is wonderful, and it really helps motivate all of us to keep working hard for you. So really appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much. Viv?
Yes, I have a lot of things to say. If I would say all of them, we would need a completely own panel for me. So I'm just going to boil things down a bit. I've been a part of many communities at this point, and none of them I've liked as much as this one. I'm so very proud to be a part of this community and to be able to help shape this community to what it is today. I've been part of this community for a while, and it's amazing to see this place grow. Like every month, we grow a lot more. And it's crazy, but it's cool. Yeah, and I really want to thank my trust and safety team. Y'all've been doing amazing work this weekend. I won't be able to name them all off like 1B did, because like that's way too many people. We're like 20 people, 25 people. But yeah, all of you are very appreciated, and I'm very thankful to have you all. Akimbo.
Thank you, Viv. First of all, I want to thank everyone here on the stage. I want to thank Dizzy, who has so much trust for me and all of us, who gave us the chance to be here, to be with all of you. I want to thank my team for working with me on world building. I want to thank all of you for being such an amazing community. And usually I speak about technical stuff, about shaders, about meshes, polygons. But today I want to speak from the heart about something that lies at the core of our humanity. It's about honesty and social behavior. In a world that can often seem cold and disconnected, it is honesty and our behavior towards one another that keep us truly connected, truly human. Honesty is more than just telling the truth. It's about being real with each other, showing our true selves, and building trust. When we are honest, we create a foundation of trust that strengthens our relationships, our communities, and our society. Honesty fosters a sense of security, knowing that we can rely on each other, that we can be open without fear of judgment. But honesty alone is not enough. Our social behavior, how we treat each other, is equally vital. We must act with kindness, compassion, and understanding. Each of us carries a burden, a story, a struggle. When we show empathy and care for one another, we lift each other up, making the load a little lighter for everyone. There is no place for egoism in a world that desperately needs connection and care. Egoism isolates us, creating walls where there should be bridges. It blinds us to the needs of others and prevents us from experiencing the profound joy of giving and receiving kindness. When we put others first, we find that our own lives become richer, more meaningful. We all need to care for each other. We are a part of the same community. We are part of the same human family. And our actions ripple through the lives of those around us. And let us choose to make those ripples ones of kindness, honesty, and love. I'm doing so. And I hope you too. Thank you.
That was beautiful. Thank you so much, Akimbo. And with that, I think that is it for Pride 2024. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming. And stay tuned. We have some events coming up later this month. And I will see you at the birthday party for Trans Academy in September. Take care.